Hello, my name's Tom McDermott. I'm an occupational therapist and one of the leads for assistive technology for the County Council. Assistive technology is a range of simple devices that people can use in their own home or linked to a monitoring centre to ensure that they are safe and also as independent as possible. This is a range of the equipment we have available that is on loan free of charge following an assessment. We also work very closely with our health colleagues in the community to support people who may have recently come out of hospital or had a fall so that they can get back into their daily routine as soon as possible.
Before we had the technology, if there was a problem with Jim, we had to rely on family and friends, whereas now we have two devices that we can check. The Buddy is one that we use, which is a small satellite navigation box that he wears in his pocket, so we can actually trace where he is. So, for instance, if he gets lost, then we can just log on to internet and go onto a site, and we can see and find him and turn up and find him wherever he is in the country.
I've been looking after Ralph with dementia for the last 4 to 5 years. Being a carer is quite hard. You've got to learn a lot. And when you find things are difficult and you don't know where to turn, that is very, very difficult. When Ralph walked out that morning, when I found that door open, I didn't know how long he'd been gone. I'd had a back injury. I wasn't walking very well. And the fact I had to go out that door with 2 sticks and probably walk up and down the street looking for him, it's quite scary.
Another piece of technology that we have is an external door alarm, so that's set from 10 p.m. till 6 a.m. in the morning, and if he goes out of the door in between those times, an alarm comes through to our mobiles, so we know that we can get over to him before he actually goes somewhere and gets lost.
The device is called an iHelp. It sends out messages if I fall over to a relative or whoever I'd like, but if I get up again within about 2 minutes, it'll send another message saying I've got back up again.
So one of the things that might help Ralph with his routine is this little device here. So either yourself or Ralph can record messages on it to remind him around his routine.
Good.
So
Yes.
Getting up in the morning.
That would really help.
Yeah.
That would be absolutely perfect for that.
Right.
You don't realise how important a routine is to people with dementia.
Absolutely.
Another device we have is a fall detector, so if he has a fall in the house and doesn't respond, it goes through to a call centre, and if there's no response from him, we get a phone call to our mobiles and then we go and investigate.
The best piece of equipment is the one I have on the top of the stairs. And Ralph has to pass by this beam for it to go off. It just won't go off if ever he moves into the hall, it won't go off. He just has to break that beam for this to go off. And that's fantastic because I then have a few minutes to know that I can get up and walk downstairs and see what's happening downstairs.
The technology improves my way of living. It makes my life much easier and have my own independence.
The team that look after him actually were really helpful in putting all the new equipment in. They came in, put the sensors on the doors and showed us how to work everything. So it's been really easy from that point of view.
And I feel quite different in the evenings now. I can relax properly. I'm not thinking, oh, where's that? Oh, the light's gone on. Where's he gone now? Has he gone downstairs? Has he left the fridge open? Has he left the freezer open? This, I know where he's going. And it's brilliant. And I would recommend it to anybody because it gives me peace of mind. And that's very important to me.
The message we need to get across is that there is things to help people stay safe and independent in their own home, and it's actually knowing who to ask to help, and it's just finding out who to speak to and to find out where you can get the help from.